Welcome to Crazy Turtle's Kitchen, and today I have another fun little light summer type salad recipe for you, and one in which you can use some of that straggling mint that keeps popping up in your garden. So today we're going to start out with making our crunchy element in our salad. These are 3 pieces of naan. That's what I had, but I know in the recipe I put pita, so either will work. It's kind of just any of that nice soft flatbread you have, and I'm going to just cut these into roughly inch squares, and then pop them in the oven to kind of harden up for about 15 or 20 minutes. So while that is going, we'll get started on the other elements of our salad. So I will see you back in just a moment. So while I'm waiting for my pita to crisp up, or my naan that I have today, I'm going to just get the rest of the salad prepared, and it is so green and full of life. I did say I have 1 cucumber. I couldn't find a big cucumber when I went to the store, so I'm just using the minis, some of my celery. So I'm just going to chop that up right now. So with a larger cucumber, I would get rid of the seeds in the middle, so I would just slice it in half and get rid of those seeds. These are so tiny, I'm kind of reluctant to do that, so I am just going to put them in a nicer chunk because they're not going to be contain as much liquid as like a regular cucumber does. But otherwise, that is super simple to remove. A lot of times I'll just use a spoon, stand over the garbage can and scoop out those seeds. It comes out very, very easily. And again, when you're making a salad like this, you don't want, everything's pretty moist the way it is, and you just don't want to add any extra liquid to it. Another reason why I love this recipe, other than it being so crisp and delicious and nutritious, we'll make it rhyme there, is because sometimes we have celery in our fridge, and it's kind of a nice way to use up celery. If I don't use up my celery, a lot of times I'll cut it in pieces and freeze it for later when I make some stock. But again, I hate to waste anything. And so like these bits I will freeze and then make a vegetable stock in the crock pot at some point once I have enough vegetables. So if you're not sure what to do with your celery, it's a great addition to when you're making soups. But if you're going to use it fresh like I am, and nobody's really into eating peanut butter on their celery, I don't know if people do that anymore. I know I did as a kid. This is kind of another way to use up 3 or 4 stalks. So you can take a peek at those lovely cucumbers and crunchy celery that we're starting out our salad with. And I'm going to make a little dressing. So I have a little bit of, about a 1/4 cup of olive oil. I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of white wine vinegar. White wine vinegar, I use it often to make a salad dressings, so many sauces. So it's really an inexpensive ingredient to have, and you get a lot of use out of it. Oh, I forgot my fork, but we can stir this up together just fine. And add a little bit of salt. Oh, it's so pretty. Just like these little golden bubbles. Keep on going. And so really our salad is pretty much done. These next steps, I would wait until you're ready to serve. So we will kind of drizzle our dressing and toss that. I have my golden chips waiting in the wings, so I will slide that in there as well. And here's where that mint comes in. And if you have a lot of mint, add as much as you want. Mint is a wonderful, wonderful savory ingredient. We always think of mints, after dinner mints, chocolate and mint kind of flavoring things, but I actually prefer it in a lot of savory dishes. So I'm just kind of slicing those into strips. And here I have some baby arugula. You could use some, watercress, or if you can't find that, or don't find that at a farmer's market at the grocery, that's not that expensive, you can use baby spinach, I think, if you like that flavor. But these are all things we kind of want to add at the end before we eat. And this is such a nice salad to take to picnics. It's nice to have a vinegar salad maybe instead of a mayonnaise-y heavy salad. I will sometimes make this and put it in lunch containers for myself. I'll just keep the pita on the side and add that near the end, but before I eat. And then, of course, my favorite ingredient is the cheese. So we'll toss that. Oh my goodness. Such a delightful crunch. Something that I can't wait to fill my bowl with and dig into here for lunch. Thanks so much for tuning into Crazy Turtle and letting me share with you one of my absolute favorite salads. Hope to see you again soon. Take care.